Good morning, guys, and welcome back to another vlog. You might notice that I'm in a different car today. Can anyone guess what it is? So yeah, we got Tanner Fox's car in the shop again. This is the boosted FRS, and we got two special mods we're gonna be installing. So let me get inside. I will do a quick unboxing for you guys and tell you what we're gonna be working on. So we got two parts to install on Tanner's car today, and I'm gonna go ahead and unbox these two right now. This one is from AEM, and this one is from AVO. Box, you got your gauge here, you have a sensor and a electrical harness that plugs into the back of the gauge. You also have a silver trim and some additional materials. You also have the black face gauge, so we're gonna have to ask Tanner if he wants the white or black, but that's cool, they give you the option for both. And they give you some vacuum hose, some electrical crimpers, a AEM decal, and a whole bunch of instructions. So that's good. Oh, it's got the wiring diagram on the back side, so that's easy enough. All right, let's move on to the AVO product. All right, so this is a cold air intake that is going to fit on Tanner's turbo kit. Let's see how this thing looks. Ooh, this looks like gloss black fiberglass, but really nice finish on that. Here is the air filter here. Nice cone air filter. Cool. Let's flip this over. Yep. Something like putting this inside of here, and then this is the cover that holds the intake filter in there. Perfect. Like that. And we will find out what that does when we read through the instructions. So it's gonna be kind of hard for you guys to hear because it is very windy outside today, but the first step of the process is remove the front bumper. AVO provides you with a really clear instruction manual, so I'm just gonna follow this step by step. We'll go ahead and get this done as soon as possible. Go ahead and remove this entire stock airbox here, as well as this little snorkel here. Let me go ahead and set the camera down, get this done. All of the stock stuff removed that we don't need anymore, from the airbox to the front snorkel here. So let's go ahead and toss in this new stuff, see how it looks. Just a quick update here, got the new air filter on with the new mass airflow sensor mount and the lower part of the airbox. So now we're gonna go ahead and install the new snorkel and the lid, and this project will be done. And that is the finished product. Everything is all bolted up and sealed up nicely. Got the bracket on here, and let's go ahead and toss the front bumper back on with all of the trim. We'll move on to the boost cage. Huge shout out to AVO for sending this product over. I'm really excited. I know Tanner will be too. Right, so the next thing to install for the day is this AEM boost gauge, and for that we actually got this little trim bezel that's going to replace this vent here. So the first step of the day is to pull out this vent like so. That was easy enough. Remove this trim and put this in there, and it looks like the gauge will snugly fit in here, and this is gonna look super clean. All right, so this is the bezel here, and I'm just gonna mock this up right now so we can see what it looks like. Let's go ahead and pop this back in. Tanner would like white boost gauge with the black trim like it's on there right now.
I go black.
Black on black?
I go black on black.
I'm gonna go ahead and swap this out. We'll do black on black, and we'll go ahead and continue with the wiring and then the vacuum routing.
A few minutes later.
All right, so quite a bit has happened since our last check-in. Dustin actually took my camera on accident, but I'll go ahead and show you what I did. Essentially, under the engine bay, I went ahead and tapped for the boost gauge. Super easy, little T, and fed that through the firewall. And now let me take you to the inside. So on the inside here, I have this vent all disconnected. This is all plugged in, and I'm running the wires and the boost line down there so that I can make all the connections. Going ahead and hooking up the red to a switch, 12-volt power, and the black will be connected to a ground. The other two wires are actually not required for the gauge at the moment. If he ends up doing some crazy stuff, he may use these, but for now, you actually just tape them together. So, very simple, red and black, hooking up the vacuum line to the gauge, and we are good to go. So, let me go ahead and just finish this up, and then we can see what the final product looks like. All right, perfect. So now that we got the power and the vacuum all set up, let's go ahead and tidy everything up. We'll go ahead and mount this gauge back into the gauge pod.
If you can't say anything real nice.
That looks so good. Look at that. Deletes that panel. Looks super, super clean. All right, let me go ahead and tidy all the wires up here, and then we're gonna go take it for a test drive. Alright, and that about does it for today's video. So if you like what you saw in this video, please give it a big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Throttle is the only online classifieds for car enthusiasts. Wow. So the idea came about actually at my brother's bachelor party. I was working on a 911 build at the time, and I was browsing on the forums looking for a bunch of parts for the car. I was also selling a bunch of stuff, and it just kind of dawned on me that this is a real problem. I mean, the way that people are buying and selling stuff these days, it's just such a dated platform. It's slow, it's tedious, it's time consuming. You got to list on multiple places, and realize it's just, this industry is ready for a change. Throttle is an online classifieds platform that's built by car enthusiasts for car enthusiasts. People will be customizing and modifying their cars for many, many years to come. So, Throttle just gives people the ability to look for new stuff for their cars, get inspiration, get new ideas, check out other customized and modified cars that are for sale, and then, of course, make your car your own by buying parts from other car enthusiasts. Throttle improves the car community in a lot of different ways. The biggest thing is it's its own community, and it's its own glue that really holds the car enthusiast community together. All car enthusiasts customize and modify their cars, and having that central location where whether you're a Ford guy or a Honda guy or a Porsche guy, that you can buy, sell, trade parts, really keeps the car community as one and keeps us moving in the right direction.
There's got to be a better way. I'm spending hours a day looking for something. Can we put all these sites together, and can we also make it a safer and better place for auto enthusiasts to shop? Throttle is an online classifieds built for car enthusiasts, built from the ground up with the intention of helping car guys sell their cars, sell their parts, and specifically on people who like to modify their car. Race cars, project cars, cars that are rare or hard to find. That's really the entire goal, is connecting auto enthusiasts, helping them with a platform that makes it easier to buy and sell. We're trying to provide a safer environment for people to make transactions. So we have some security measures in place. Getting scammed is not fun. I've been scammed countless times, and every time there's some way that it could have been prevented. And that's one of our key focuses for the company, is how to provide a safer transaction between auto enthusiasts. The other thing is it can connect people. So you're connecting 200 different auto forums at once, basically. So you're learning about new forums that you didn't know about before. You can go on there, you can ask questions. Maybe it's more popular now than another one, so that's another way. Overall, we're trying to bring this sense of community to helping people build their project cars easier, cheaper, faster. If you don't have to spend 4 hours online, you can spend 30 minutes or 15 minutes on Throttle. You can spend more time racing or going out and doing what you love instead of spending time on the internet.
So for me, it was logging onto the forums every day and trying to locate some of these parts. Man, is it difficult. We did know that there was a need in the marketplace for something like Throttle. At the time, I was building this car here, which is a very rare car, and there's a lot of parts that I wanted for it that are very rare. I couldn't find them. I spent 8 years looking for this valve cover. They're out there, but finding someone that wants to let one go is another story. Throttle is an enthusiast website to buy and sell used cars and parts. But it's not your typical eBay or Craigslist where you go there and you're just gonna find everything from new parts, knockoff parts made in China or whatever. You're actually looking and finding parts that are for sale by enthusiasts that have slightly used them or used them up a lot, but they're people just like us or me. What makes it awesome is you're communicating with like individuals, people that understand the passion that you have for that part you're looking for. Just, you know, sitting back and seeing something that we've worked so hard on actually come to fruition and grow, and you know, every day we're watering the seeds and this thing is just growing out of the soil, and it's getting to a point now where it's getting pretty big. It's pretty exciting. My name is Mickey Andrade and I work for throtl.com.
My name's Evan Beckerman and I'm one of the co-founders of Throttle Marketplace.
My name is Rick and I'm co-founder and CEO of throtl.com.